Well, hello and welcome to the Brian Hornback Experiences, episode 171, coming to you from the Old Forge Distilling Podcast Studios. That's right, the Old Forge Distilling Podcast Studios. Right here it is. Old Forge Reserve, Iron Mountain Bourbon, and of course some Rocky Top moonshine, all from Old Forge Distilling up in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Got the Marshall Blackburn sign behind that. It's been a while. I haven't been on here since August. As many of you that read brianhornback.com know, went on vacation late June, early July, came home, had a couple of podcasts in July and August, but discovered that my 11-year, 7-month, 12-day-old dog, well, that's how old he was on September 17th, found out that he had large cell lymphoma, cancer. Many of you know from following me on the website, following me on Facebook, that he was my companion. He was the mascot. Somebody referred to him as the BrianHornback.com mascot. We discovered in mid to late July that he had cancer, and we treated him best we could with what we could treat him with, not going the chemo and radiation route. We had a good 11 years, 7 months, and 12 days together, and I just couldn't extend his life for another year, and that's basically what I would have gotten with, I would have gotten with chemo or radiation. He would have gotten about another year at best. So we had a good time in a month of August and first part of September, and then on September 16th, late in the afternoon, it became obvious that his time was going to be up. And on September 17th, I took him to Cedar Bluff Animal Clinic. Our vet's there, and I was with him until his last breath. And so, with that being said, it is now September 30th. So it's taken me almost 2 weeks. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks to get to where I wanted to do a podcast. There's a lot of information that needs to be out there about the upcoming election, and so we're ready to rock and roll. First of all, I want to let you know that on October 3rd, that's this Thursday, that's in exactly 3 days, at 5 o'clock at the Knoxville Expo Center, the Knox County Republican Party will have a Get Out the Vote rally. This rally is really to boost... It's really to boost the November 5th ballot. That would start at the top with President Donald Trump, U.S. Senator Marshall Blackburn, Congressman Tim Burchett, and then the state reps, state Senate, Becky Massey, and then the state reps, which would be in Knoxville, Knox County area, Jason Zachary, Michelle Carringer, Elaine Davis. She has a very contested race, and then Dave Wright, and then Justin Lafferty, and then in the middle of all that, Justin Hurst is running against Sam McKenzie. So it's to boost that, but at the same time, it's going to honor those individuals who won an election in August. And so that would be primarily David Book, Phil Ballard, Angela Russell, Terry Hill. I'm doing this by memory, folks. Adam Thompson, Andy Fox, and I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but maybe I'm not. Angela Russell, Terry Hill, Adam Thompson, Andy Fox. And also in the school board, Lauren Morgan and Travis Wright are on the school board. So, all that being said, it's really to help push the votes for the August, for the November 5th election, but also to honor those in August. So, enough being said, there's going to be enough barbecue, Buddy's Barbecue, for about 500 folks. Once that food's gone, it's gone. So there's enough fast food restaurants around the Expo Center. It's going to be the Get Out the Vote rally is going to be at the Knoxville Expo Center, which is at the corner of Clinton Highway and Merchants Drive. Enough barbecue for about 500 people, but we want you to come. We want you to enjoy it. There's going to be a bluegrass band. Stony Point Bluegrass Band is going to be there performing. And the first 100 people will get a free Trump t-shirt. There will be some signs there, some Trump signs, one per family until they're gone. And then also, obviously, Elaine Davis, Michelle Carringer, Jason Zachary, Justin Lafferty, all those folks also have signs as well. So this is an effort put on by your Knox County Republican Party, Buddy Burkhart, chairman, and Janice Cry, and Janice Cry in the your vice chair of the Knox County Republican Party. So that's who's putting that on. So a lot of great activity coming up. Early vote starts on October 16th. That's in about it's going to be about 16 days because today's September 30th. So again, really going to talk about some of these races that are coming up in upcoming podcast, but also want to talk about specifically the city council. The city council is trying to do an end run around a state law that was passed that said the way city council have been elected and passed is in district races 1 through 6. They would be the primary would be in the district, and then the general election is citywide. A state law passed saying that you had to have the primary and the general all in the district for those 6 districts. You could only do the primary and the general for the at-large positions. So state law said you got to start having your general elections in the district. Andrew Roberto, former vice mayor, came up with a proposal, and what he wants to do is you still got to live in what you're called district, but it's going to be called an area or a region now, and they want to everybody vote for those folks in the 6 districts and the at-larges, and then they ideally you have 4 districts that all kind of come together down around West High School. So ideally, you could have 4 people that all live within like 2 miles of one another that all could get elected out of West Knoxville. So there's some opposition to that. Amelia Parker and City Council movement are against it. Many Republicans are against it. This will be the first time that Republicans have joined with City Council movement in being on the same side of an issue. So again, there'll be more about that coming up on future podcasts and obviously on BrianHornback.com. I want to keep this short. I wanted to let you know what's been going on if you're unaware of why Brian hasn't had a Brian Hornback Experience podcast. Now you know. I'm good. Thanks to the friends who have reached out. I'm good. So anyway, appreciate you tuning in, and we'll be back on here again real soon. Thanks.